Hi, my name's Ed, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw 3D letters. I'm going to show you how to make your letters pop out of a page. You can download this sheet if you like, but I'm going to show you how to draw it for yourself. Okay, let's get going. Okay, let's draw some three-dimensional letters. It's best to start with a pencil for this sort of thing, because it's easy to make a mistake. So first of all, just draw a basic capital letter A. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to draw boxes or parallel lines to thicken up your letter. I'll get going so you get the idea. So if you draw short lines either end of your A, and then you can draw like a parallel line and another one there, and they almost meet, and then if you join them up there. So you've basically drawn like two rectangles to thicken up your capital letter A. Do the same for this joining one, so just a parallel line there. Okay, so if you imagine there's a like a dot here, this is where your 3D lines are all going to come and meet with this line over here. So let's start making this A pop out, and I'm going to make it pop out over to the right by putting this dot over here on the left. So parallel line here, another one there, another one there, and another one there. See, this line is coming that way, okay, and let's have another one here. I'll show you an A popping the other way so you get the idea. So using this line here, we're going to join these new lines up with your A that you've already done. So there you go, this one coming here, this one coming there. You can of course use a ruler to help you. And there you go. Join them up. Remember, this is all very rough. And there's your basic outline. So you can go over with a pen. This, of course, this will take a bit of practice. Don't worry if you get it, you don't get it the first time. To make your letters really pop, if you shade in these bits, or even better, use a different colour felt tip, like a darker felt tip than you would use to colour in the actual letter. That's going to make your posters or book covers or whatever you're drawing really stand out. Okay, so I've drawn my A going that way, so if I try exactly the same again, draw my A, can put a dot anywhere you like really on the right. If we do one, I'll do one there just so it's the same. Let's draw those parallel lines again and sort of square them off. There we go. So there's my basic A, and I'm going to use this point to help me pop my A out going the other way. So I draw a little short line, short line, short line. I'm doing this very quickly, and I mean you could join those up if you want. You could do that, and you're gonna rub these out anyway. So parallel line on the inside of A there. So I've done my parallel line on that side because I'm wanting it to pop this way. You see on the other A I've done it there, and carry it on through to there. One along the bottom and one along there. So if you're inking over the pencil lines, get your actual letter in first, and then you can add these ones in. There we go. If we try, let's try a different letter, and I can show you how to kind of give it that sort of superhero kind of the sort of lettering you'd see on a superhero comic. So if I choose, let's choose the letter N, so nice big N in the middle, and I'm going to put my perspective point there, right down at the bottom, so I'm going to make my N like it's popping up out of the page. And so if we draw parallel lines for each one, square them off. Yeah, you could do that in a ruler, with a ruler if you want. So my big 3D letter is popping out of here, so if I just join all these up, so you're joining the point of each part of the letter. You can see that part of the N. If you can make a line between your perspective point and one of these angles, then you draw it in there. There's no point me drawing ones for here and here because you're not going to see that anyway, because my capital letter N is going to cover that up anyway. So if you parallel line there, and one for there, and then one for there. Okay, so it's just my rough guide, and now if I start with just outlining my capital letter N first, okay, so try and use those guides. Box that one off. Little box for that one. And then this one is about there. Again, you could kind of even things up a bit there. You can colour in this section like I did with the A, or what's quite nice to do is to do more lines that follow towards this point here. Give it a go. If you put this point anywhere around your letter, you can practice getting your letter to pop up or down or to the left or right. Okay. Okay, let's just do let's do the letter E. My name's Ed, so I'll do my initial, the capital letter. So get your basic E and use this point here, draw yourself a little dot there. Okay, so if you draw another E, but slightly to the left and slightly down. This is one letter that, this is a right little cheat, if you like. So I've drawn two E's, one in the middle and one towards this dot that I've chosen to be, that's where my letter's popping out from. So if you box your first E, so draw parallel lines just to thicken up the letter, okay? And now you're just going to join your boxed up letter E with your second letter E like this. Okay? Now, this won't work for every letter, but it's another way of looking at it. So now I can draw my capital E letter, and now use my pencil lines to help me 3D it up. Sort of shading it or using a different, like a darker colour or an opposite colour for the shadow. Really makes your letters pop out. Okay, give it a go.